Hello, Geneva. I'm Mayor Kevin Burns, and it's my pleasure to welcome you to another edition of Business Beat. I'm joined with Annette Leighton, who is part of the Leighton family, who is not only the creator, the founder, the curator, the general contractor, and the architect of Geneva's newest and very popular restaurant, the Patten House of Geneva. Welcome, Annette.
Well, thank you. It's very kind.
You look great. And
thank you. You too.
Unbelievable.
Thank you.
Unbelievable.
It was certainly a labor of love, birthed by Nancy, my mother, who was really looking to do something unique and find a new spot to create a new business in the area. When shown the property, she fell in love with it immediately.
That's wonderful.
And she had a vision that honestly, I think she had to convince most of us was reasonable.
And I believe you're about 4 months old.
Yes. We opened on June 13th.
Unbelievable. Right before Swedish Days. Can you imagine that?
A couple of days before.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was an undertaking.
Now, I lived in Geneva a long time.
Yes.
And as far as I can remember, this was very much unrecognized.
It was. It had, it's clearly a beautiful property, but
Indeed.
It had become a bit overgrown and a bit worn and dilapidated, and throughout its many years as serving as home to the Nodolini family.
Right.
It was originally built in the 1800s for the Patten family, one of the first settlers of Geneva.
Isn't that cool?
And they were a family from out east and a lumber merchant who had the property built for his family, and his brother actually had a house built where the country store is today.
Oh, sure.
And so they were neighbors.
Wow.
And,
I would not want to live that close to my brother.
Oh, well, mine's not so bad.
No, good.
And so the house then was built for the Patten family, and the Nodolinis then took it over, and the last of the Nodolini family lived here until it went on the market.
Right. Now, it's important to note that not only has the house been revived, but the entire property.
Right.
I mean, there was a pool here, ladies and gentlemen, which we're going to see a little bit later, which is now the outdoor patio.
Indeed.
But the landscaping, I mean, this building stands so proudly on 2nd Street.
Yes,
and it's because of your hard work and your mom's hard work and your brother's hard work and everyone's hard work.
And certainly with a lot of contribution from several incredible companies that helped us along the way. Wasco Industry did all of the landscaping.
Spectacular.
And of course the excavating and the concrete work and the wraparound patio or deck, excuse me.
Yeah.
And that was all projects to start.
It's amazing. It's been a great summer for you.
Yes, it's been a very great summer.
Wow.
Very busy.
We're standing outside on 2nd Street, just in the shadows of this extraordinary restaurant, and we're going to head on in to take a look. And it's a busy lunch day, so join us. Folks, we've just ascended the stairs of the Patten House in Geneva, and Annette is leading me through this historic home built in the early 1800s.
1857 to be exact.
1857. I was just a kid. So we're on the 2nd story. Again, completely redone. This also serves as private banquet space. It's busy, so you can hear the hubbub of folks enjoying their dining experience. Annette, tell us more about the upstairs.
Well, as we were speaking about prior, the Nodolini family had moved in, the last of which had really resided downstairs for the majority of the time as she had grown elderly. But the upstairs had prior been bedrooms, small bedrooms, 3 small bedrooms up here, of which we opened up to create the 2 dining areas over here that can be used as separate or conjoining private parties or banquets. And then, of course, the room to the north, which also has an extra dining area or private party area and another powder room that we added.
I came to a birthday party here not long ago, and it was extraordinary. Oh, wonderful. The private room was just spectacular.
I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah, it was wonderful.
Thank you. As you can see, all the lighting has been changed, and all of the particulars. The lighting was actually all furnished and provided by the Little Traveler.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
Excellent.
We wanted to certainly patron all of our other local businesses in Geneva.
A true collaboration.
Absolutely.
Wow.
We really had some amazing support from all of the merchants in the area and fellow business owners, and we've been welcomed wholeheartedly, and we really appreciate all of the kindness.
It's well deserved.
Thank you.
Oh my God. So really, this serves as almost a secondary opportunity to enjoy some of the merchants' products as well.
Indeed, it does.
Oh,
all of the furnishings and everything. Yeah, we did nothing big box. So.
No, exactly. Now this is a beautiful hallway.
Yes.
Check
now
this
this was immaculately done.
Oh my God.
The brick wall that's exposed now had prior been painted over,
Right. I remember
stuccoed, and yeah, so that was a very intense project in and of itself, but done exceptionally well by Jim, who actually hand painted or
Really?
used hand cleaned each
Wow.
brick to make sure that it was in its full glory.
I mean, that's a love affair. That's craftsmanship.
It was craftsmanship,
Yeah.
indeed. Additionally, all the windows are original, and those were glazed by one of our primary contractors.
Really?
JB Enterprises. They did an amazing job and helped with an innumerable amounts of the construction and contracting
So
work.
the craftsmanship inside reflects the craftsmanship of you and your family, and of course your mom.
Very much so.
So everything
Yes.
that's been brought back to life really symbolizes a new beginning.
It does. It
That's
does.
awesome.
You know, with really, and our primary goal was to really maintain the integrity of the home and the
Yeah,
historic,
oh, yeah.
and really just revive it, bring it back to life. Not necessarily change it in any way,
Sure.
but really just bring and breathe new life into it, and restore it back to the beauty that it once was.
And this is the original carpeting.
No, it is not.
I got bad
It would
information.
have been incredibly impressive if it were.
Wouldn't
though.
have been impressive as heck?
Yes,
And
very
dirty.
durable.
Yeah, and very durable. So where are we off to next?
Well, we have a couple of restrooms
Let's check
here
this
and an
out.
office down there. I don't know how in depth you want to get.
No, we're
but-
going to head back to some
yeah,
private
we'll head
dining
back to
space
the dining
and
area.
explore the beauty. Well, Annette, we're in one of the private dining rooms.
Right, private and open for dining.
And open for dining
Also
as well.
Used for private dining or banquets. This room, one of my favorites. I suppose they all are.
It's spectacular.
But indeed, obviously the large windows bring such great natural light into the room, and we were. It used to be 2 small bedrooms,
Right.
So we opened that up, and in doing so, we also realized that there had been a drop ceiling down.
Sure.
So we busted through that and found the original ceiling, which
That's
just gives it
amazing.
even more space.
So are these what, 16, 17 feet?
Yeah, I think that
that's
sounds about
incredible.
right.
Wow.
I think the original was 12, so.
That's amazing.
It is. And so we opened this up, and we added. There was a full bathroom here before,
Okay.
but we redid that into just having a nice powder room
good.
for the ladies. And again, I think the major focal point in this room has got to be the windows.
Oh, it's incredible.
And they're just incredible, and they were done so well, and we were so fortunate to be able to keep the original.
Right.
And to my point, we really wanted to embrace the historic integrity
And
of
you
the
did.
building.
I
Thank
mean,
you.
it's a large enough space, yet it still feels so intimate.
It is, and that I think that's sort of the beauty of it is that you have both the
Right.
space, but the intimacy,
I agree.
if you get that duality.
And I've got to ask, who chose the color pattern? It's gorgeous.
It's interesting.
It is.
It's an
It's
interesting
wonderful.
question. Ultimately, it was all decisions were made by Nancy.
Okay, made by mom.
Yes,
I understand
indeed. But paint was one of the most difficult choices. She's clearly has an incredible eye for detail and
Extraordinary.
decor and design. But the paint colors we found, we knew the palette that we wanted to stick
Okay.
with, but finding the right shade can be certainly challenging.
Yeah, I bet.
Particularly in a place where there's so many different styles of light. You
point.
could every point of day, every color we would put on kept looking different each.
Oh yeah. If it's
Time
heavily
of the
sunny
day.
or
So.
it's cloudy.
Right.
Wow.
So we went through quite a few options before we landed on what we did, but we're really happy with it. I think it turned out really
It's
nicely.
absolutely beautiful.
And you can see that there's that a slight contrast between the ceiling and
sure.
the walls that bring a bit of extra
Right. A little volume.
openness
Yeah.
to the top. Right.
It's wonderful.
Yeah, and all these tables and chairs, these are all, as I said, local merchant provided by the country store. Rightfully so, the building that,
Yeah.
George Patton's brother owned.
Charles?
Yes, Charles.
Wow.
So again, keeping it in the family.
You gotta find the ancestors of the Pattons and have them over for dinner.
That would be
Wouldn't that be
lovely.
fun?
That would be very fun.
My gosh.
Very fun.
Of course they'll pay.
Yeah.
That'd be
we
fun.
might be able to give them something.
Yeah, that's good. This is a spectacular room. We're going to continue exploring the Patten House of Geneva, so stick with us. We've made it downstairs back to the bar area of the Patten House of Geneva, and it's post-lunch hour. People are still enjoying their lunch, but it's a little quieter in here, which makes for a great conversation. And this bar area is, again, intimate, attractive. It's beautiful.
Thank you, thank you. Yes, the bar was actually custom made by Dan O'Brien, and with input again from Nance.
Of course.
And this used to be there was an addition out this way, which we opened up a bit more and extended the floor.
Spectacular.
So that you see this upstairs seating here and the wraparound to the bathrooms and handicap accessible. The fireplace here is also original.
It's a functional fireplace.
Yes, it is. Wood burning, functional fireplace. And this too was restored by John Egan.
Wonderful.
And everything, again, very meticulously done and a lot of detail, a lot of time.
So when you enjoy a drink or a conversation with friends, you're experiencing history.
You are.
Which is really, and of course the entire staff is well versed on the history.
Of course, of
Absolutely.
course. We only hire history majors.
Yeah, well done. You hear that? All the history majors have a future.
That's me too.
Is that right? Wow. And of course the natural light.
Yes, again, with the windows. Can't say enough about the phenomenal job they did on the windows.
It's amazing. It's a cloudy day, but it's still beautifully bright.
It is, it is.
It's
and,
wonderful.
They're all the original lead windows that needed to be reweighted so that they could have the still fully functional again.
Yeah, it's beautiful. We're going to go check out the beautiful patio that overlooks Campbell Street.
Yes.
So let's go check that out.
Okay. Yes. So as I was saying, this was all expanded out into additional dining, and the beautiful flooring was done
the floor is incredible.
Isn't it beautiful?
That's tile?
Yes, it is.
And then the wood?
And then the wood. Most of the flooring was done by Scott McNee, who was an incredible contributor to the project, as well as Jay Berry and Dan O'Brien and the rest of the clan.
Do they come in just kind of enjoy what they've done?
They do.
Do they?
It's very fun. It was a 1.5-year project.
Oh, I know.
So we became quite a family.
Yeah, also.
And being here every day and then seeing the finished product and actually in its functioning state is really fun for the whole clan.
I remember coming through the home when it was still in its original state.
Yes.
And this was a dark, closed-off room.
It was heavily curtained.
Yes.
And old sliding glass doors and very much remote.
Right.
And we opened it up, obviously, and brought in the French doors to lead us to our gorgeous deck out here.
Check this out, folks. This is incredible. This is one of the most popular sitting areas for a lot of
I understand why. I personally enjoy it very much.
So really, you come out here and enjoy drink, conversation. You can eat dinner, lunch.
You can, yep. There's no restrictions, no rules.
It's wonderful.
It's all what you make of it. So yes, several people do like to come out here and just sit and have a cocktail and appetizers. Others love to have their meal out here, but
it's fantastic.
It is. It's a beautiful area. This used to be a very shallow concrete patio that we obviously removed and extended the pathway up towards so that we had a couple of different entrance options. The main entrance is, as we started,
off of Second,
but some people do meander up on it, and of course
you can park in the beautiful city lot.
It's right.
Make your way into the Campbell deck entrance or the main entrance off of 2nd Street.
Indeed.
So it's wonderful.
So yes, again, the Dan O'Brien clan was responsible for all of the
guy does
finishing
good work.
and this deck. It's quite beautiful.
It is beautiful.
A lot of hard work and hours put into this.
I love it. And there's another outdoor seating area we're going to check out real quick.
Right, the patio.
We're going to make our way on the deck out to the other sitting area, but I was noticing this beautiful furniture.
Yes, it is all handmade by Jeff from Midwest Adirondacks.
Wow, it's gorgeous.
The tables as well as the chairs out front. And they're very unique and one of a kind.
So Jeff's beautiful work complements Dan's beautiful work.
Indeed.
And it continues throughout the Patten House of Geneva. So let's continue over to the north side. It's so spectacular. I like the lighting on here too when it's awesome.
You're pretty.
Yeah. People just sit here, just relax. Isn't that fun?
Yeah. Especially when they're waiting for a table.
Oh yeah, my gosh, it's wonderful.
Yeah, once you sit in those chairs, you never want to get up.
Oh, I know. Now we're making our way to the north side of the Patten House. And take a look as we turn the corner. This area used to be a swimming pool, and now it's, I think, one of the coolest outdoor sitting areas throughout the city. Check it out. I'm gonna cut in front of Annette here.
Thank you.
Look at that, folks. Wow. That's something.
Yes, this used to be a big in-ground pool.
It's amazing. I can remember the pool, and that's the pool house.
This is the pool house, the original. Also had a long wooden diving board just
Oh my
to, show,
gosh,
just
is that
to
right?
age it a little bit. Yes.
Unbelievable.
Actually, trying to remove the pool broke 3 different wrecking balls.
Is that right?
Yes, it was so thick. The
Those should be
concrete.
donated to the History Center.
Yeah, indeed. So that was quite a project in and of itself.
Amazing.
Very large, great equipment.
You can hear
here.
the trees rustling. It's just spectacular.
Yeah, it's quite beautiful, peaceful,
gosh.
serene. Again, I think the landscape complements the area
It does.
quite well.
You know, your first weekend you opened, I was out here just enjoying the scenery, and it's
Nice.
just amazing. Just amazing.
Great,
Yeah,
great.
so-
Yeah, you know, we hear a lot of good things about the patio.
Yeah,
Certainly,
you should.
To your point, you kind of have a lot of different experiences at one
Right.
spot. You know,
Right.
you've got the inside sort of dining and
Yeah.
the out front relaxing, the patio a little bit more casual, but full menu is served in all areas and open dining, and it's really just about what you like and what you prefer.
So are the weekends, is this more popular than inside, or is it just kind of
Certainly depends on the day.
It does? Okay.
But you know, it's equally, I mean, busy, but a lot of people
Yeah.
do prefer to sit outside. Of course,
Oh, yeah.
we have to maximize our experiences outside while we can in
Of
this
course,
area.
yes,
So I think
unfortunately,
we all are, you know, fans of a good outdoor seating area, and that's really what we wanted to accomplish with this.
And I love the use of the brick as well.
Thank you. Yes,
Yeah.
that was all hand done and was
Amazing.
quite a labor, but it turned out wonderfully, and we're very happy with it.
Oh, it's fantastic. Well, Annette, thank you for providing us the tour, the cook's tour, if you will. We've virtually seen every square foot of this beautiful homestead, which
Virtually.
is now the Patten House of Geneva.
It is.
So from 1857 through today, but we've got just one more spot to check out.
Yeah, we have to check out the inside dining
Excellent.
downstairs.
I'll
Let's
follow
head in
you.
there.
Well, we just mounted 3 stairs. I'm exhausted.
Yes, we actually had to create this egress ingress area as well out to the patio to.
Such technical terms.
Well, we've.
This is a door, ladies and gentlemen. It's a beautiful door to access the beautiful patio.
It is.
And it sweeps around the north side to get us back into some of the private dining space on the first floor.
It's the open dining space.
Open dining space. So let's go in the ingress-egress structure.
I've been to a few city council meetings.
Yes, you have. Wow.
Yes. So once again,
This is where I caught my nephew on a date,
Oh,
right at that table.
wow. He has good taste.
Yes, he does have good taste. Yes, he does.
So we'll head this way. As you can see, again, all of the furniture is unique. We like to have a little bit of a statement piece in
Yeah,
every
it's
room.
wonderful.
Bring some character to each of the rooms. Some of the artwork reflects the character and history.
So it's very eclectic,
It is.
yet
yes.
reflective of history.
Indeed.
So that's wonderful.
Right. And then these were actually still working doors here.
Oh, is that right?
Slide in and out.
Wow.
Those
are
pretty
heavy.
neat. They are nice and heavy.
And these existed in the home.
Yes.
So these are the original doors, ladies and gentlemen.
And the original flooring as well.
It's amazing.
That we were able to save and salvage, again,
Yeah.
thanks to Jay Barry of JB Enterprises and Scott McNee. And as we head through this way, we're back to the front where we enter. Lots of different dining and size options.
It's amazing, isn't it? We've come full circle or full square, depending on how you look at it. Wow. Another working fireplace. Check this out.
Yes, again, one of my favorite rooms.
This is, the chairs are
Aren't
incredible.
they beautiful? You gotta sit in them because
should
they're
sit in
amazing.
those.
Gotta tell you, these
Wow.
chairs are some of my favorite.
Oh my goodness, just sit here and talk the day away.
I know. Again, bought
love
from
it.
one of the local merchants, Straw Flower.
Straw flower, of course. The house
Provided
is
some of these beautiful signature
yes,
pieces.
wonderful.
So this is an area in which you can sit and have some appetizers. I've seen people eat here if
Is
they
that right?
want to, have a cocktail. Your
Oh my
choice.
God. Again, the beautiful
with
natural light,
working-
great fireplace.
Yep, yep.
Now, is that mantle the original mantle?
It is.
Wow.
Yes.
Just amazing.
And this we opened up a bit too. This used to be one solid wall, so we
Right.
wanted to bring some, again, you know, openness to the area. And all of this finishing work was also done by Dan O'Brien and his company.
That's nice.
Yes, yes.
Annette, thank you very much for the tour, for the history,
Thank you for joining us.
for demonstrating your pride, which is well deserved.
Thank you.
And thank you for choosing Geneva to open up the Patten House.
Oh, absolutely. Couldn't have asked for a better place.
Thank you. Please share with everyone tuning in your phone number and your address.
Will do. We're located at 124 South 2nd Street. That's on the corner of Campbell Street and 2nd in the lovely city of Geneva. Our phone number is 630-492-5040.
Wonderful. The
We
Patten House of
welcome
Geneva.
everyone. Please join us.
Yes,
and,
please.
Come by and say hello.
Wonderful.
We're open 7 days a week
Excellent.
for lunch and for dinner. Open at 11 a.m.
Perfect. I love it. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Really
Thank you.
appreciate you joining us.
Thank you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.